YouTube, what's going on? It's Andre the Con, and you are now tuned in to the Con TV. Alright, y'all, so today is May 17th, and today marks the day that I am no longer a college student. I am officially a college graduate. Man, the journey's been tough, man. It's been long, it's been strenuous, it's been very stressful on my mind and on my body, but you know what? I'm here, baby. I'm strong, I'm alive, and that's all I'm thankful for. To those who graduated in the class of 2020, I just want to say congratulations, and then I'm sorry that this whole coronavirus fucked up y'all celebration, fucked up y'all ceremony, but you know what? Y'all still kicking, y'all got the degree. It's time to move on, and it's time to just be great from here on out. So today, man, I was just really thinking about my whole college experience and how bombarded I was by, class, by assignments, and how sometimes those things would just hinder me from actually doing what it is that I want to do. I was working part-time throughout the majority of my school. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do with my life, and that has been very stressful, but you know what? I figured it out, man. There's certain things that we want to do, especially being so young, but we aren't afforded the luxury or the time to do, mainly because 1, we're lazy, 2, we have other responsibilities like school and work, and 3, shit, you're just lazy, honestly. But, with that being said, somehow, if you keep looking, if you keep searching, you find out what it is that you really want to do. Now, when I finally pressed, submit on my last exam, I found myself feeling a bit of sadness, but also really like a little bit of happiness. But I don't know, man, I was feeling a little depressed because now that I'm graduated, I have all this time to do whatever it is that I want to do. And my mind is so scattered, and I have so many desires, and I have so many things that I can see myself doing. Sometimes it can become too stressful. You start to feel like the world is looming down on you, and things start to get a little gloomy, and you're not too sure what's the next step. Especially now that you're being in the real world, being away from school and not being a student no more, there's certain things that you actually have to deal with. Things like credit, things like getting a good job, things like, how you gonna pay bills. If you haven't been on that already, I've been living in my mom's place, rent free and all that kind of stuff. Still trying to work, still trying to make money and all those kinds of things, trying to find a way to be financially independent. And I'll tell you what, bro, it's freaking hard, so hard. Looking at the type of stuff that my mom gotta do to just take care of us and to take care of me and my sister and support us and also support herself. Damn, that's some hard work, bro. I'll tell you that right now. So I think, you should be excited that you graduated. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't feel down. You shouldn't feel depressed. You know what I mean? Take all that time, boredom, and all that type of stuff and start using it into things that you really want to do. So my class of 2020, I gotta ask y'all, man, what it is that you want to do. Whatever it is, I don't care if you want to build lights, bro. I don't care if you want to build couches. I don't care if you want to be a TV star, whatever it is, bro. You really have no excuse now. All you have to do is to make money and pursue your dreams. That's really all there is to do after college. Now, some of us, we want to go on and be doctors, and we got continuous education like, med school and grad school and all that type of stuff. But to the people who aren't doing that, to the regular Joes like me who just graduated college and, are looking to finally just start their lives and finally work on something and build a legacy, now is the time to do it. I'm 22 now, so I have my whole 20s to really just put in time and really put in effort into whatever it is that I want to do. Now, to my people who are still in college, keep on grinding. Keep trying to figure out what it is that you want to do in college. That is the best time to do anything. By the time my freshman year to the time I hit my junior year of college, I knew what I knew what it is that I wanted to do, I was doing all kinds of internships, working for free. I was doing all kinds of random things. I wanted to be a graphic artist at one point. At one point, I wanted to be a DJ. I DJ'd a couple house parties, Another point, I wanted to be do a podcast or some type of thing, which I am doing now, which is kind of ironic, And I wanted to be doing YouTube full time. You know what I'm saying? Well, not full time, but I wanted to be doing YouTube. So a lot of those times, I was I'm gonna put it off till later, whatever. Don't wait. Don't wait till later to do something. If you really want to do something, find a way to fit it in with your class schedule. There's a lot of times, man, where I could have been going out, smoking weed, hanging out with friends, or I could just put that time into working on something that I wanted to do. There was a lot of times where, best believe, I'm in student debt, so I ain't rich, okay? I'm not rich, I'm in a lot of student debt. Not hella, but a lot, enough. A lot of the times, from the money I made with my job or from scholarships that I got, I would take that and invest it into myself, birthday money, Christmas money. I would be buying lights, I would be buying new lenses for my camera, you know what I'm saying? I would be putting that money all into myself, So you just gotta be smart about how you maneuver through college, you know what I'm saying? Really just do whatever it is that you think that you wanna do. If you wanna start a YouTube, just start making YouTube videos, If you wanna make a podcast, just sit down, get a mic. I mean, mics are super cheap. Just get that and just start recording, There's a lot of different things that we can do as individuals that will help us figure out that we wanna do, To my people who are just starting college, yo, figure out what it is that you wanna do. I went through a whole bunch of things, man, like a whole bunch of majors. I was a business major with a focus in marketing, and I was thinking about finance, and then I was like, nah, screw that. I want to do graphic design. Figured out how hard graphic design was, and I was like, okay, screw that. I'm gonna do philosophy. Did philosophy. Then I was like, all right, you know what? This ain't for me, so I'm gonna do psychology. I was like, all right, psychology ain't really for me. Man, what am I gonna do? So then I did communications. Communications was cool. I had a great communications teacher who actually ended up being a really great professor for journalism, which is Molly Dugan. Shout out to Molly, man, she's dope. She convinced me to actually become a journalist after we had a conversation, and I told her how much I really enjoyed writing and photography. So I think there's a lot of different ways, man, that you can figure out your purpose while you're in school, or while you're at your job right now. Even if you didn't go to college and you've been afforded the luxury to not have to go into student debt or like anything like that, you're just working at like some measly ass job. Start reading, man. Start going on YouTube and just start figuring out whatever it is that you want to do. Right now, man, we have the ability to go into the laptop and just figure out how to do stuff. Knowledge is at the touch of our fingertips, you know what I'm saying? I just go into Google and I go to how to build a raft, and there's like mad different websites on how to build a raft, So I'm excited to graduate. I'm so excited to be done with school, man. The weight has been lifted. It's only greatness from here on out, but that doesn't mean that there wasn't greatness while I was in and out of school, Take all this time and energy that you have and put it towards something positive, and just, don't look for someone to give you permission. Don't look for someone to validate your dreams or like your goals, you know what I'm saying? The validation all comes from within, man, and just go ahead and just do that shit, all right? This is Andre the Con. You tuned into the Con TV. I'm out.